Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, welcome to RFPW Fed, and you're watching Evolution episode 23, the Go Home show. And why the hell are we in Iraq? Who booked this? What the hell? Well, gets us money, no matter. Let's go, it's Night to Go show, Go Home show, jeez that's hard. For this Friday night's pay-per-view, Dead End. It promoted much more than enough this episode. This Friday night, 10 PM UK special start time. So that means 5 PM Eastern, 2 PM Western. Tonight we're going to kick off action with the current tag team champions. They consist of Damian Valentine and Dan Masters, the Hype Show. Well, let's see what that will bring. These two always amplified and anticipated and anticlimactic to the max. If you thought, what the hell are you babbling about? I don't know either. But Ice Team matters, that's our motto. And let's start off straight away by thanking the partners in Unified Pro Wrestling, Flying Wrestling Alliance, CWE, YTWA 18+, Ring the Bell Wrestling, EW Maniacs, EW Wrestling Guys, Velocity Pro Wrestling, AFK Wrestling. If I'm missing out, please do shout because we know it. And the EFED podcast who are following us, Grand Tournament Temple, all these guys. And don't forget to sign up for the 2K20 season, very important. And we're going to have a flashback to last week's winners. Because, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the opponents. First represented by Warrior J. Warrior J, former European champion, is looking to get another shot at the European title. But so far, much is very much known about the Dead End pay-per-view and the opponents that will be facing the champions. As far as we only know it, the only thing that we do know is Cory Sabin against Roderick McGillicutty. Not much more than that. So well in order, we're going to start off tonight, and then for there and that we're going to see what it is. And well, I think tonight is a very, very important night for many guys who still really want to get out there right ahead of the pay-per-view and really want to display what their opportunities and capabilities are. Including this guy, Varian Wrynn. Well, last episode you could see that if you watched it on YouTube. It was yesterday. Well, the first opportunity for him, that's the main thing. He really heavily came down, and that's what cost him the victory. You have to watch that back, of course. But yeah, it's amazing. And I didn't really expect that to happen, but yeah, it's wonderful. Question is, for tonight, what else do we have? In the main event tonight, we have Jaden Shadow taking on Jack Walker and Roderick McGillicutty. Later on tonight, we also have the Dutch Lionesses of the Air. They won the women's tag team championship from the GinTonics, so that is an update that we still have to implement on our website, wiki, and all that. We're trying to catch up a little bit more. And well, yeah, just watch it later on tonight. We also have a fatal 4-way in the women's division, so we'll find out what that is going to be like. Well, here we go. Let's start off the action tonight. And you know, we've thought about this long and hard, because we are going to make some changes around here when it comes to the new season. Of course, the 31st of March is a 6-year anniversary, and we're looking at new additions into the way we display our shows, the way things are being handled backstage. And so exclusively I can announce you that we're looking at changing up our game, and yeah, we'll just announce details rather shortly, and we'll do most of it throughout the pay-per-view. this Friday night, 10 PM UK start time here live on twitch.tv/RFPW network. So make sure to check that out. If you want to check out the changing match card of tonight for the pay-per-view, check out rfpwefed.weebly.com. And if you want to support us directly, well, just watch the shows. That mainly helps. And furthermore, like, comment, retweet, follow, whichever you can do, because we're looking at a stalemate right now and we want to break through that. And definitely we've taken everything into account. We've taken into account the preference for show day in the week, and we've heard that Friday was the most progressive day of the week. So we'll be taking a look at that and to see what we can do with it and which time we can run it from a CET point of view or UK point of view. That's only 1 hour. So we'll keep you updated on that as we go on our Twitter. Make sure to join our roster. I've seen people come in and not even had a match yet and they already left. So very disappointing. But yeah, I'd love just to see you around. But I can tell you one thing. There's going to be a surprise happening at the Dead End pay-per-view, and I can't reveal too much, but it's definitely going to be a bombshell that I had not seen coming, but it's happening, and that's all I can tell you right now. And you just have to watch the pay-per-view in order to see what's going to unfold. And Varian and Wrynn now is going back into the ring. We've not been following the action really closely. Which we should, of course. That's mainly my job, but it's also mainly my job to promote it. And since I'm still doing this on my own, there's no other way around it. If you ever want to feel like commentating with me on one of the shows, just let me know. I'll let you try and let you know the show time in advance, because we've been moving here and there again. That sometimes happens. But yeah, we'll try to let you know. We'll try to set it back and see what we can do from there. Very limited. High agility, high flexibility as well. And he's taken out Dan Moss, of course. I can reveal the opponents for the tag team titles, but I think they will make themselves known here tonight, as far as I'm concerned and as far as I know these guys. When you have to think about it, I will have a take a look at the tag team championship. Live show has been held on this side, of course, since the 23rd of June. So that places them in the top, because that goes more than half a year, and that automatically places in the number 2 slot. After defeating the Pirates, who they'll surpass, of course. Of course, there's one team that's higher above them. We haven't heard much from them, the Darkness, who have recently returned, but we haven't seen much of them. Maybe they are the challengers. But it could also be potential new bus teams coming around. But for the new season, many contracts have been signed, and I think we have settled on returning to more original formats that we've done in the past. And I think that is for the better that we do so. So yeah, we'll take a look. We'll have to see what that does and how all that's going to be executed. But I think that is the best course of action and strategy for us to do something advance. Now then. Oh, that's harsh. Varian Wrynn now with Dan Masters. And for those, of course, who want to help out with our RFPW, whether it's backstage, with arenas, entrances, or making anything, just let us know. In the meantime, Varian Wrynn has easily taken down Dan Masters. It was not much that Dan Masters could bring into the offensive side of this matchup. And well, yeah, that's very disappointing, but that is currently the way it is. I was not sure about that, but oh yeah, here they are. Jack Jester, Jimmy Havoc, and Darkness, the longest reigning tag team champions. They held the title 7 times. The last time they held that title was in the beginning of 2018, from 3rd of January or until 13th of March, 62 days. Their longest individual run was already, and don't be scared, 2015. So nearly 5 years ago, 162 days. That was our first and longest reign. Incredible how far we've come, and we're still relying on old people. Well, or has-beens. No, sorry, I didn't say that. They're one of the best tag teams, really. Wow. And of course, you have Cory, Sabin, and CJ Blunt in this ring. Cory, Sabin against Roderick, McGillicutty this Friday at Dead End. CJ Blunt not into a match yet, but he can profile himself if he beats his former RFPW Fed champion. And of course, well, that won't be easy, and I can understand that, but they've got to try and do something more with it. Taking a look at it, Cory Sabin is 68 champion, only held the title for 5 days officially. Curve has then kept the lineage of the EFA Championship going, but kept this title reign of the World Championship ongoing. So yeah, it's hard. And as far as this reign considered, of when we have it, when we're discussing the main event, that what I can tell you about the main event is going to be in closed doors. It will be a Hell in a Cell match, that is for sure. But who Rick Cody's opponent will be, I have no idea. The only thing I know is it's going to be a surprise. And at the moment when we hit the pay-per-view, Sikoa's held the title for 538 days. To give you an example, the next best, Emil Satoshi, had the title 5 times, 166 days. Axel Jr., now known as Marcel Bartel, 152 days. The Mac 130, and the last one within the 100 days, Dylan Vincent, 129. So you can imagine this Curvis kid is absolutely mauled the competition for more than 1.5 years in title defenses. That is unreal, and that's unlike anything I've ever seen, especially in the beginning stages when we held shows nearly every night, but of course in capacity we had to slow down a little. It was incredible what happened and went down there. Well, as it stands now, we're trying to keep it at 1 show a week. I'm not saying anything, I'm not ruling out anything, but for that to happen, it needs to happen a little bit more. Personal life currently intervenes a lot, and I guess real life happens, and you get older, you get a relationship, you get married in one case. Yeah, things happen. Studying also ongoing to keep up to date next to work full time. So yeah, not a lot of work, and I still want to keep active. So yeah, social lives, you get the point. Boy drying, I'm trying to make a difference here, because of course I tend to see what happened when we went with multiple shows, and I think that might be for the best, but we'll just have a look. CJ Blunt now is in control of this matchup against Cory Sabin. If you're thinking you're not really talking about the matches a lot, because that's what I want to focus on this Sunday night's pay-per-view. Dead End, 10 PM UK start time, live here on Twitch TV/RFPW Network. Can't repeat it enough. So just make sure to be there and watch it. But because this is a go home show, I really want to express my thoughts about the ongoing situation around RFPW right now, prior to a 6-year anniversary next month. As we go to the outside, I don't know what this is. I couldn't really tell what these rules are currently like. Are they false? Can anywhere? Are they extreme moves? Can they go anywhere? Of course, do you smell cheese? I absolutely despise cheese. I hate it. But if you like cheese, let me know what cheese you like. I love iced tea, and iced tea matters. That's the only thing that matters really in this company. Iced tea. So sponsor. So motto. Check our initial cheese. Check our initial slogan. I said cheese. I am cheese. Are you cheese or are you cheesy? That's the question. Cory Sabin now has taken over control, and CJ Blunt. You're lactose. Didn't know you could be lactose. I know about lactose intolerant, but lactose I didn't know. Congratulations. Cory Sabin wins with a busted open CJ Blunt lying on the floor. Well, I guess multiple things can happen around here in RFPW. Use the hashtag evolution and send your tweets at RFPWFed. But then again, in the meantime, we're working on just various things. Trying to keep everything up to speed. Speed is everything that matters. And iced tea. I just told you so. Can't say it enough. So, let me check that. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/RFPW2014. It's necessary if you want to check out everything that we've done. All the shenanigans, all the cursed words that we've provided throughout the last couple of years. Maybe we'll bring that back. Maybe we should do a 60 plus show. We never know. It's 80 plus. Cory Sabin is your winner. We'll take a look on ahead at what's coming up next. Of course, that is a dead end pay-per-view. Check it out, twitch.tv/RFPW Network. And RFPWFed.weebly.com will be updated tonight following the results of this show and what the match card will be like. Yeah, that really basically is it. Wow. I wasn't anticipating this to go next. Mercedes Ricci, Kaylee Ray, the women's champion, Charlotte Omega, and Hannah Hawkins are up next. A fatal four-way for the title. For the title, I'm saying that. I mean the women's championship. I'm sorry about that. It's all in my head and it's not going really well. Tonight I'm not feeling rather too well. So yeah, that's happened. No problem. Check. There we go. Bam. There we go. Check. That is the one that we need. If you want to join us at 2K20, if you're watching live, you can check out a link. There you can sign up. I will happily invite you to join us, even for 2K19 as we still go on, but that won't be too much longer, I think. But I'm not too sure, but that will keep that going. We'll keep you up to date on how that goes. But just let us know if you're on Xbox One. I should say that. Good. Well, so who do we have in this match? Hannah Hawkins, relatively new, will already be our last match probably, because she has decided to ditch a contract. Okay, so she won't win tonight, that's for sure. And then there's the other question. Mercedes Ricci last week couldn't win from Kaylee Ray. Now, of course, Kaylee Ray, a very, very strong champion, also since last year at Victory Road. And in the meantime, Ricci and Omega have been trying to fight back. I think tonight might provide us who will be that #1 contender. Of course, if Kaylee Ray wins, there's a nomination. Charlotte Omega now for the cover, but it's not enough yet. So I guess that's what you're gonna have to fight for tonight. But then again, I thank you very much for tuning in tonight all around the world in your time zones to watch this show. And we'll keep trying on expanding, giving you new things to follow, new people to follow. And Hannah Hawkins dives down on Charlotte Omega. And we've heard a great suggestion, and we have to take it into account. The possible use of only one championship. I think that's rather sensitive because we want to give more people opportunities, but that might also ensue in more championship matches and possible more championship changes. So you'll just have to see what happens when it comes live to you. Ricci on the outside tries to go back in. Hannah Hawkins, the smallest one. I think that is going to be a very disadvantage for her. Kaylee, of course, one of the strongest competitors I've ever seen. And if you want to keep on watching and you're watching live on Twitch, then you'll know that we'll now have a short ad break and we'll be right back for the continuation of this matchup for YouTube. Just make sure to watch, like and subscribe and just come back next show. And sadly, and that can happen in production, we missed the ending of this matchup. And as I have informed you, Kaylee Ray has won this matchup. I'm very surprised that ended that quickly. It just wasn't expected that way. Kaylee Ray is your official winner of this matchup. And a poorly timed ad break by the production team. I'm sorry. Yeah. Kaylee Ray is the winner of this matchup. Question is, who will be next? We now have coming up John Aaron, the European champion, going 1-on-1 against the Bandit. Bandit last week had a very easy match against Jeffrey Blight, the owner. Jeffrey Blight a little bit delusional, a little bit hallucinating, and might not even have effect on his fiancée, the champion. Recovers. Who knows what that will do at dead end. So now we're looking at the scene here in Baghdad. How on earth did we get in Baghdad? I can't say really anything that could not harm us, so it's best to say nothing. Here is the RFPW European champion. His name is John Aaron. And we'll have to find out who his opponent will be on the pay-per-view. I'm just having a look at that, see what I can dig up any information about it, because not really much has been shared. That is a good question. Which intel do I have on that? I'll just check that. Let me check it. Oh, I do know, and I don't know whether I should be happy with that. Now, what I can tell you is that I do know the opponent in the Women's Championship match, Kaylee Ray, will be going on 1-on-1 with Charlotte Omega. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to happen, but yeah, if it does, I guess we can't complain, really. Well, it's not too bad. Really? Wow. Charlotte Omega. Again. Something has to happen within our women's division, and I think we have an option here. I think we have solutions. Dead end. Okay, so do we now know that Kaylee Ray is going to go up against Charlotte Omega? And I have news about the opponent for John Aaron. The European champion will be defending his title against the Pebble. Not expected either, but that is the way it goes. And yeah, I told people I would be live tweeting. Championships, I know. but then again, I wasn't expecting it. But Pebble is somebody I really have underestimated from the start, and I shouldn't have done that, because now I know what he can do, and he's always a very, very dangerous guy in the ring. Once that bell goes, I don't think you want to be up against him. A little bit of showboat. I think that's a good character quirk, I should call it, that he has and possesses. Now the Bandit is trying to recover from what happened earlier on, and I think he might have a good shot at doing so. Now in this case, the Bandit last week was a flawed victory. But I am not too sure as to what goes down even further down this line. And this Friday night at the Den End pay-per-view, it's basically a season closer, season closing pay-per-view, and from there on out we'll make new arrangement, new deals, new people will be coming in, hopefully, and all people won't disappear, because then it will be pretty sad. John Aaron though, 2 count. Surprised by that, honestly. And there we go. Harsh landing. Painful, but true. Ooh. There's a harsh takedown by the Bandit. It's a smart strategy, you can't blame him for doing that. And he might even possibly score a victory, and if he does twice in a row against the owner and European champion, this guy might be going places. But that depends on whether he signs a contract for next season, of course. Oh, only a 2 count. That is really unexpected. Question is, what will happen next? Can he score that pinfall? Can he make sure to let John Aaron tap out? Which is not the easiest case, and there's a butterfly suplex. Or a hook suplex for that matter. And there we go. Into the ropes and down and out he goes. Clothesline, another one. And there's a huge kick to the face. Youch. Headaches for days. The Bandit wouldn't be a Bandit if he would be a very resilient man. And another time, there he goes. And it's only a 2 count for John Aaron. And he grasped more opportunities to win this. Because it's not going to be easy, that is for sure. And don't forget we have 2 more matches left to go. It's 9. Now John Aaron might have the opportunity to finish it off. And he doesn't. Surprises me, but that really is the way it is. So, what else can you do? I don't think there is much more that you can do, because John Aaron is your winner. Wonderful display there by the European champion. And of course that against the Pebble, that is not going to be an easy feat. He will try. Of course, a lot more has to happen if he wants to win it. John Aaron can be very, very happy with that one. But we're going and moving forward. John Aaron happy about that victory. For this Friday night in a Pebble, the European Championship on the line. That is what he has to continue. Next up, the Tag Team Championship division in the women's side. Discussions of whether to keep that title around, but what we do know is last night, Evolution 22 now on YouTube on one of the unbroadcasted matches. The Dutch Lionesses, consisting of Roderick and Kimberly Blight, former women's champion, defeated the GinTonics for the women's tag team titles. They won't be on the line at dead end, but that was a surprising change. And it seems to be an ongoing and unfolding rivalry between Karamba and Blight that I hadn't foreseen earlier. Sometimes things just, I guess, happen, and that's what's going on between these two ladies. So let's see what happens between them here tonight. Because if these two keep batting at it at each other, they might even go 1-on-1 against each other at dead end. Who knows? The GinTonics had a falling out after the match last night for the women's tag team titles. And come to think of it, you're really thinking what else is there that they can do. You know, you're not always in control, and that's what you have to settle down for. You just got to keep at it. But there's a huge spinebuster by Karamba. He's been, of course, Dutch Lioness has been training with Dutch Power with the other Blight, the owner and Rick Hervis. Of course, these team of Dutch people always traveling together. And Karamba has already been taken out by Violet Raven. Now Cindy Blake tagged in, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really that keen on them, but it is Cindy Blake who's now in it. She's really in it to win it, and let's not forget that there are many opportunities for these women to go and fight what they can do. Now, I don't think there's really much more opportunities that but all of these women need. They're already battling really hard. Let me check that. Oh, wow. Problems there. Alright, Karamba now on the outside, and that might just spell out problems. Oh, harsh landing for Cindy Blake there. Yeah. Jesus. That is incredible. a suplex. Bororika Karamba, can she make it? It's a suplex night. Like any other. No, Violet Raven picks that up. Emily Bott, of course, challenging that breakup. And with another suplex over the top rope. Wonderful display there. There's not much more that you can do. Ooh, harsh. Very, very harsh there for Cindy Blake on the outside. That means after this match we only have one more match to go. And that will be Jaden Shadow against Jack Walker and Roderick McGillicutty in a triple threat match. And I can only wonder what that will lead to, because if you're honest, I've not seen anything like it. I'm just wondering what else is there that is what they can do. I've seen many things happening, not always for the better but for the worse, and just shocked at times at what goes on in this ring. Only a 2 count now for Cindy Blake. GinTonics are fighting back, of course, as the former women's tag team champions. Slow close right now, and an elbow. I didn't seem to think that already connected. Karamba fighting back, and there's a yai kick. Blight, of course, had to evade there in order to be affected as well. Karamba now turns it around. Smart strategy there, keeping it on her part of the ring. And there's a huge hurricanrana. And the only thing she has to do is to try and follow that one up. And she does with a belly-to-belly suplex. Karamba's got to go for that cover, but she doesn't. I think she might have thought that she hadn't inflicted enough pain yet to seal the fate of Cindy Blake. And this might be it. Package suplex. Now goes for the cover. Blight trying to intervene. 2. Only a 2 count, and she hits his Violet Raven. Sounds terribly wrong, but I have no foul intent. Wait a minute. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's hard. That's gonna hurt like a mofo in the morning. When you wake up, oh, she's got some painkillers with her. The referee even startled about that, but looked like half a brainbuster. Can Blight break it up? Yeah, she does. But instead, the referee's been knocked out. Violet Raven doesn't seem all too well. Cindy Blake has opportunities here to do something that could have normally disqualified her. She chooses not to. Oh, harsh chops. Crap, chanting, chop. Only do it with a knife and veggies, but they're doing it across the chest, and that's going to leave marks for the morning to come. Karamba now back into this ring, has opportunities to win it. Lights go out, and lights are back on. Utility bill has been paid for the arena here tonight. Missteps, it damages her knee, and I think Blake has the opening. But she really thinks she really has to wait for long. And Karamba tags in like she made it, and now it's Blight and Violet Raven. Blight really out of it. Oh, misses, then a drop kick. But Blight is the powerhouse of these 4. But I can't count out Karamba, Raven, and of course Blake. Nimble, more agile. But of course Blight, a former women's champion, former women's academy champion. There's not much more than you can say than the accolades that Blight has. And there's a good appetizer for the main event. Oh, harsh on the back. Goes for that cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, possibly why Sidney Blake didn't even think about intervening in that pinfall attempt. Yeah, I think she has to do more if she wants to win it, and now it's up to Blight. Trying to go for it, and does. Dutch Lionesses win. Tag team titles aren't on the line. Yeah, then again, they have proven themselves worthy as a champions one day later. And Blight can be happy about that one. Invites Karamba in. And they're happy. Okay, alright. Karamba happy for Blight. I'm not expecting that. Okay. Really happy with that victory. Something tells me this isn't really right. I'll just have to wait and find out soon. Well, we'll find out now. When it will be like. And this is the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Jaden Shadow, Jack Walker, and Roderick McGillicutty. They're going to try and see who gets the fall first. And after that, I've been informed somebody wants to have a chat inside a ring. And that is our current RFPW Fed World Champion. So I can't ignore that request. So we'll have to see what he's got to say. But that depends on the airtime that we've been given tonight. Now then, for what it's worth, after that end, of course, the registration period is now open for business. Excuse me. It's now open for business when it comes to registrations on the new season. So make sure to check that out. Furthermore than that, I can't really inform you because that would give away too much. But yeah, other than that, not much more really to say right now. Oh shit, that's not what we wanted. Okay, alright. Now that that's known. And Jack Walker's keeping on the side. Roderick McGillicutty, good start for her. McGillicutty, of course, going up against Cory Sabin. We don't know where Jaden Shadow or Walker will be during the Dead End pay-per-view. We just have to wait and see. Ooh, hard landing. 2. That is very unfortunate. Ow. Well then. Now, well, from going out, I think you might have some good information about who the challenger for the RFPW World Championship is. But yeah, check out the Twitter, you'll find a hint there, and from there on out, there's not much more than I can tell you. You just have to check it out. And we've gone to the outside, of course. Now McGillicutty and Walker battling. They're in the shadow a little bit down and out. Just find out really soon. Not much more than that we can do. Yeah, you'll find out soon enough. Oh, wait a minute. Walker is trying to be eliminated first. Of course, McGillicutty wants to challenge Jaden Shadow. He's he's the tougher opponent, and I can understand that. Of course, Walker, more agile one, so if he stays on his legs, you have troubles on all sides of the ring. Same goes to McGillicutty, who's more of a submission specialist. Walker high flying, and Jaden Shadow is just all around. But there's a huge takedown, and of course Shadow now with a surprise spear goes to the cover. It might take them both out. Oh, it's so close. Shadow, wonderful offense there. And he continues it onwards. Not much more to say over Heart Slam. And of course Walker breaks it up now. Back in form, back in the game. And there's a quick striking capability. Shadow down to the outside. I think this is an underway strategy. I think he has to focus on McGillicutty, and Walker decides that in a second instance. But that leaves room up for McGillicutty, which is absolutely using to his advantage. Other than that, I really can't tell or say. That's all we've got left. But don't forget, this Friday night, 10 PM UK, 5 PM ET, 2 PM Pacific time. That is when you will find this. And McGillicutty does get the win. Wonderful. Now then, what you can find really here. From here on out, Roderick McGillicutty is your winner. Just a wonderful display there. Absolutely insane. And here we have the champion. Want to have a word. Well, let's see what they think of it. Let's see what he's got to say. RFPW fans, I wish I could come out here and do the usual, crack some jokes with you, have a little fun, but something's got me in a bad mood. Well, who knows? I'm not too sure. I can't believe I have to come out here and speak this guy's name. What I like to do is slap him right in the face, but I'm not up to date on all my shots. Ooh. That sounds foul, but who is he talking about? And that is, I think, the question that has to be answered. I'm not waiting any longer. No one pulls this kind of crap on me and gets off scot-free. Now someone please get Jeffrey Blight out of here now. I'll go backstage and drag him out. That's his partner. Wow. Blight is not coming out. Wow. So, well, this is what we have, and this is what we know. Okay. You're right not to be surprised to see me. I haven't forgotten what happened between us, and I'm sure as hell you know you haven't forgotten either. So we're going to talk about it here. I'm going to show everyone just why I'm the better wrestler. Oh boy. This might be igniting. Wow. Yeah. Well, let's check what that is going to be like. Why am I not surprised? Oh, that's right, because this is the sort of thing that happens all the time. We've never been able to get attention without stealing someone else's spotlight. Can't argue with that one, because that is just the one thing that is true. I can't really say anything about it. That's just the way it is. Look, I get it. You want to make a name for yourself around here, and you're trying to do it at the expense of one of the greatest natural-born athletes RFPW has ever seen. I hate to break it to you, but it's not going to happen. It's going to happen will set your career back to the Stone Age where it belongs. I think you're both not too old about that one. But, yeah. Wow. What is next? That is the only thing that I can ask. You don't deserve to be here in RFPW. You're not up to caliber that a wrestler like me is. Were it up to me, you wouldn't be anywhere near a ring. I would even hire you to carry my bags. I can't tell what is personal, what is just the wrestlers. Not too sure about it. You're some special kind of crazy, my friend. You think you can take me? I'm the most natural gifted superstar in RFPW history, and it's not even close. You're delusional thinking you stand the slightest chance against me. Well, last week it was hallucination of Blight, and Cory has been champ for nearly 530 days. I don't need to stand out there and listen to this. You know why? Because I'm better than you. Always have been, always will be. There's nothing you can say or do to change that. The way I see this ring in my garden of your slitting snake, you're trying to tempt me into falling into your little trap, but no, oh brother. You want to match with me? Then you'll earn it like the rest of them. So I guess that is an indication that there won't be a rematch for the title between the two of them at Dead End. But who would it be? Hardest question. Haha, we can do things your way or mine now, but guess what? I won't matter because I can see them inside your head. I'm making myself all cozy right about now. And boy, ain't I glad to be there. Now I can goat you into doing whatever I want. Good luck. Oh, I don't think that's the way my manipulation works if you spell it out for them. But anyway, nice try, Blight. That is the end of the show, so thank you very much for watching, and make sure to tune in this Friday night, 10 PM UK, live, twitch.tv/RFPW Network, Dead End pay-per-view season finale. Good night, and good luck with everything. And iced tea matters, because sugar.